Hi everyone, thank you again for joining with us today. I just want to take a moment to connect with Patrick O'Connell. Patrick's been part of our church now for a while, and just to again share some of the story of, I guess, who we are here at C3 and the kind of experience that you can, I guess, we hope that you have in coming here. So Patrick, how long have you now been part of C3?
I've been coming for just over 18 months now.
A little bit over 18 months. I can actually still remember very clearly and vividly Patrick's entry into us. He just happened to be here when the weather was really good, really warm. We were down at the grass, having a bit of a kick of the ball, having a great time, and got to share. Actually, I was very surprised how quickly we could connect and share real stories with each other. So it's been a privilege to get you to know already just in that short 18 months. So Patrick, in your journey of being here, how do you feel that the C3 community has impacted you? How has it impacted you at a point you would say that your life's been transformed?
Well, I'll go back a little bit because I've been a Christian for quite a while.
Yeah, wow.
And I was even a missionary for about 7 years with a group called YWAM. And going around having a lot of fun and being a bit of a, that Lone Ranger Christian that you get occasionally. You sort of go out and like, I've got the things of God, I can do all this stuff, and I don't think I really need that church community so much. And so I was doing that for a little while, and I ended up down in Smithton, right down, edge of the world, as some people call it. And I was down there.
I've got too many friends down that way to be rude.
And so I was down there, and I was being part of a community and things down there. And after some things happened and some changes happened down there, I got quite burnt by the church, if that's the way to put it. I felt a little bit broken and a little bit used by the church and some of the giftings I had, and sort of just, this is who you are, and that's the box you have to fit in. And when that happens, it sort of puts you a bit of a facade on for the church. Like, I don't know if I can actually be part of that. I think I'll just go and be, I'll be a Christian without being part of a community.
Yeah. And I think I can remember even believe it or not, in that conversation that we had that day when you first connected with us, to go, there's some stuff here that, our hope and heart here is that we could help you with. So I guess tell us a little bit about how that story's worked.
Yeah, so I came, as I moved into Devonport, I came and got an amazing job with a group called Loaves and Fishes.
And
so I'm a chef, you might be able to guess. And then, again, wasn't going to thing, and was like, just be part of events, really, with churches, things like that. And I was in a place called Daniel and the Lion's Den, of all things, getting a little haircut when I met a person from C3.
Oh, okay.
And he may have had a long ginger beard and things. If you come along, you will meet him. And he invited me along to church, and I was like, nah, I really can't, don't want to.
Wow.
But through a couple of things that happened that week, I felt, I'll give it a go.
Yeah. And
as I came in and through the doors, I realised that I could actually find a place to just be.
Wow.
And I remember meeting you on the door as we came in, and even that conversation we had down on the waterfront. It was just like, I can just be me. I can actually share some of the stuff that I'm feeling and things, and not be, he's a bit weird or that. And I really enjoyed that part of it. And it did take me a little bit of time to warm up.
Yeah, I remember.
And after coming through that sort of brokenness, in that it takes some time to heal. But as I've been just enfolded, I've really felt enfolded into the family here.
Wow.
And having sort of spiritual mums and dads and people who've been part of the journey in quite a longer than me, and then just sharing openly and vulnerably about their journey, about what they're doing, has really helped me along my journey.
So you talked about the fact that you've felt something here, I guess, that has allowed you to feel hope again. That church could actually be a helpful community, a community that's not about using you for what you can do versus appreciating for who you are?
It has given me a place to be, if that's the way, to just be myself and to have fun and to enjoy, and also then to be able to use the gifts that I've got in a safe way and in a way where you feel connected and you feel like you're surrounded by a big hug, as much as you can't do that at the moment. But you're surrounded by this big hug, and so you're able to try things out. You're able to walk alongside people and see something really special happen both in yourself and also in them. And I've absolutely loved that. And I also remember we had a guest speaker come in, Greg French,
Pastor
at one
Greg,
stage, and he gave me a prophetic word. So where he hears a word from God and gives it to us, and the word he gave me was Mr. Happy. And that meant so much to me from a long time ago right through to now. And it was, as he shared that just 2 words, Mr. Happy, with me, it said, I can just be me in this place.
Wow.
Which I absolutely loved and continue to.
I know you've already spoken so much about it, and I really thank you for your words that you've already spoken, but what do you think's been the overwhelming characteristic or thing that people have done to help you to feel exactly that you can be free to be yourself without having to prove yourself or do anything first before, I guess, you feel like you're valued here?
Mm-hmm. I think the authenticity that people shared, and just the realness.
Yeah.
It wasn't that they put on a facade and that they were all saying the right words or being bigger than themselves. They were just real.
Wow.
And that realness and that authenticity really changed something in my heart. And maybe a bit of a barrier that I put up there for the church was actually broken down by that and allowed me to just be a place where I could be myself.
Wow. Thank you for sharing your story, Patrick, because, again, we realise that, look, I'd love to say that the church is perfect. I would love to say it's the greatest organisation on planet Earth, but I do appreciate that there are times where we as churches, we get it wrong. But we want to let you know that, again, that our heart here at C3 is to, I guess, again, we've declared it, our vision is the building of a healthy, growing church. And we see the healthing of a growing church is by creating healthy disciples, which means you're a human being way before you're a human doing.
Yeah.
And so our heart here is that you might know that your value is that, well, your value is that of the Son of God. Your value of that is Jesus Christ, who gave his life on the cross for you. And that's your value. And we pray that's, thankfully, it sounds like that's what people feel when they walk in here. Thank you, Patrick, for your words. Not just your words, your being here. We really appreciate the way that you've embraced us as much as the way we've embraced you.
Thank you.